Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. We're taking another look here at Vchain, seeing what's going on. I got a lot of requests to, well, not only continue to cover this, which is already the goal, but mainly to kind of explain why we took the trade that we did yesterday, because my community members were kind of curious about that. I mean, honestly, if you watch my video from yesterday, you'll know. Just go ahead and watch that. But generally speaking, we took profits last night and or this morning at about 127% for Solana. 73% in 20 hours from Near Protocol, and of course our Vchain, we've hit our second target at 36% in 12 hours. So I can talk about the structure of the trade here just so you can kind of see. I generally like to have 3 entry targets and 5 profit targets. We've hit our second target there at about 3.5 cents, but our next is about 3.7. Okay, so I'm confident we're probably going to hit that. That's at that 1.618 level. But again, more important, be sure to check our signals guide section in our Discord if you're curious, because I kind of explain the recommendations for our trades and of course the signals, how to use them. So just make sure you read through that if you're curious. So that having been said, let's go ahead and take a look here. We are consolidating nicely at this 1.414 level. Keep in mind these fib levels are based on me reversing the fibs here from earlier to kind of anticipate where to go next. Okay, again, I will reverse fibs if I need to understand key Fibonacci levels if the price were to continue to increase past the initial resistance zone, okay, which we saw here. So when we were talking yesterday, we discussed the fact that the price action continued to retest this 3.3 range, and the likelihood of breaking through there is quite high. Concurrently, Bitcoin was pulling back and Vchain was doing really well. Okay, if you see a coin outperforming Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's on the retracement, there's a good chance that coin might be worth investing into for a bigger picture. Okay, now again, a lot of other things going on. We want to look at the big picture here to kind of clarify a few things, but there's really nothing bearish whatsoever. Everything that we looked at yesterday was truly bullish. We had our stochastic convergence, which was another buy signal, of course. RSI up over 70. I know you're probably saying, well, wait, why do you buy something that's overextended and overbought? Well, it's more like a support level when you're above 70. And there's a lot of other reasons too. Again, money flow index is probably the most important thing. Let's take a look at that in the 4 hour. We can see the money flow index is extremely high. Okay, when money flow index is higher than the RSI, that's typically a sign to buy. I know it sounds crazy. I don't like usually buying the top, but the top never stops if you have enough money going into the coin, right? So again, this is a 3-day lag effectively for the money flow index. So it really just helps us understand that in the last 3 days, more money is flowing into the coin now than there was 3 days ago. Okay, so it continues to average higher until it starts to plateau. We have no reason to consider selling our position. Okay, so again, I'm confident we're going to hit our levels there. If you see 0.618, that is really closer to that 3.7, 3.8 range. And again, a lot of times I'll put my fibs or my profit targets just below key fib levels. Okay, usually I put them right there in those kind of areas there, just to kind of help ensure we take profit if the price turns itself around, because it's really common for prices to hit key levels and to retrace. Speaking of key levels, in fact, we didn't look at this yet. I apologize. Let's take a quick peek here and kind of see what's going on for liquidation, because there was a concentration of liquidation above the price action, which was also another reason why the price is probably more likely to go higher. Again, we got in right here at this range before the price came up, and if you look, these are the liquidation levels for the price before we took entry. Okay, so again, heavy concentration at 3.35. That's usually a common area to be swept. You see the price get swept. Just kidding, comes back down. People are like, oh, I'm going to short here. Comes up, just kidding. And it continues to reset and just kind of help. It's an interesting thing the way that liquidation occurs. But generally speaking, a lot of folks are still trying to short this coin at 3.7. And I still think that's kind of not a good idea right now. Okay, so just the bottom line is don't short this coin. You're going to have a lot more luck going up than you will going down. Keep in mind, Bitcoin is at that, 44,000 mark, 43.9 at this point. If we can break through 44.5 and get a solid closure above 44.3, then we're going to be in pretty good shape to see this continuation going for Bitcoin. What do you think is going to happen with altcoins at that point? Again, for the most part, if Bitcoin dominance doesn't go too high, we should be in good shape to see coins like this continue to flourish. Hourly time frame, let's quickly note this here. Oh, also, before I continue, again, if you're considering a membership with our premium group, just know there's limited slots available. CryptoCash.tech is a site linked down below. That's how you access our premium group. It does come with a Trading Academy University as well. But this is something that's an offer for anyone. You don't have to be in my community to do this. Bitunix is a phenomenal exchange. No KYC, no VPN required. They're better, in my opinion, than BingX. And BingX is one of our affiliates. They just have a VPN requirement now. So a lot of folks that don't want to have to bother with that, you can utilize this exchange, get significant rewards if you use my link. And of course, we're going to have some awesome trading competitions here soon within the community. Okay, so really cool stuff there. Be sure to check that out. You'll be eligible for that if you use my link once more. Okay. Again, I just like to cover these things in my videos because it's so much easier to describe while making the video than it is to type everything out and explain it later. Okay, so again, just heads up, I'm just mainly trying to make sure we understand that. Let's quickly look at the Ichimoku Cloud. All green lights here to leave your long position open. There is zero reason to short into this trade. We can see TD sequential is a bit on the overextended side, but most coins are exuding this behavior. And you see this a common characteristic. We see a 9 leading into a key level resistance there at 1.272. Price jumps above, consolidates at that level, and likely legs up again. So I feel like we're going to see somewhere in this range here of 37 to 38 cents. Sorry, 3.7 to 3.8 cents in the near future. If I said 38 cents before, I apologize. You know what I mean. So yeah, 3.7 to 3.8 cents is a very, very likely area for us to hit. Again, pending Bitcoin doesn't drop to 41,000, we should see Vchain continue further. Okay. Again, some cool stuff there. So I'll post I'll update our fibs here and get you some new levels, of course. So we can kind of post on our Twitter, Telegram, or Discord. That's all available here for you, of course. So I just kind of provide you with my playout charts for these coins. Be sure to check that out. Link down below as well for that. But I hope that you have learned something here today. If you did, comment below, like, subscribe, follow. Greatly appreciate it. And obviously, comment below. Love to hear your feedback. More important, jumping over to our Discord. That's where we have the most interaction with our community. A lot of really good people coming over there, and some new. We're just having fun. It's a really cool place. So I greatly appreciate all the new members here, and just awesome opportunity to work with you. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.